Hello, my beloved friends, twin flames, soulmates. How are you this week? Well, what can I say about this week? It was a hectic week after the after the moon eclipse. It was intense week, right? Well, um, everything is going upside down. A lot of people feel they are pushed and they are going to the ringer. Yeah, so many things happened, and it's not just one thing. There are multiple things that's going on. Oh, I hear you have to put your light and your masculine in. Okay, thank you. So a lot, and it's not just one thing. There are multiple things that is really going on. It's not one thing. No, or it's sometimes two, three, or four things at once that's coming your way and that you need to deal with. And it can give you a lot of stress, a lot of heavy emotions. So I would say, take it easy, do it, handle one thing at a time, and um, it's yeah. I hear it's also to challenge you how strong you are. How can you cope with all of these things? Um, how do you deal with these things? How do you deal with the ending of karma? How are you dealing with the end of contracts? How are you dealing with illnesses? How are you dealing with breakups and everything? And it could mean that there are multiple things going on at the same time. It's really really intense, and really intense. A lot of divorces, a lot of separations, a lot of um, but it's also because of the end of the contracts, end of the karmic loops. Yeah, so we're really in a really interesting time, and how are we going to deal with it? So what's going on in the divine masculine space? He is dealing in his mind space about his divine feminine leaving. She is leaving, could mean that she's going overseas, that she's going to travel, and that's in his mind space. There's so much. Uh, I feel also communication needs to come in about the feelings about this, and what's going on in the divine masculine's mind. you know um, what's in his heart space? In his heart space, he's working his way out of a three-way relationship. It could mean the karmic, that he is working on more stability, more stability of his workspace. There's a lot of going on, a lot of shifts in the workspace that is not, really rewarding anymore, because they need to work harder and more hours for um, yeah, less money. That's what I hear. Less money. So know that your divine masculine is really working hard, to keep his head above water. Um, yeah, and he is trying to support everybody. I hear, and also about the forge, you know, really in the space, um, making the iron when it's hot. You know, it's really about passion. It's really about the fire energy that's within the divine masculine, that's you know, really holding back, and it needs to fire up within him. But it could be that he is too tired, you know, too tired to do all of this. Okay, how does he see the divine feminine? That she is his twin flame, that she is his soulmate, that she is his beloved, and that's how he sees her. And he wants to offer her cup. And I need to fill my cup first, you know, before I come to you. I can't come to you with an empty cup, because I know that you won't accept an empty cup from me. You want me to fill up my life to be the man I really want to be. I know that you love me in any kind of way, without, you know, any conditions. And but I also see in your face, I see myself, and I see you as my divine counterpart, and I love you. Okay, he wants, that's what he sees with, you know, his divine feminine, that she is his divine counterpart, and that she sees it that way also. So and he knows that he needs to fill his you know, his own cup. And it's the card of the twin flames. He starts to realize that they are twin flames. They're both very fiery, very fired energies, you know. What's in the divine feminine's mind space? Priestess, the high priestess, that is doing all the work, doing the returning of the dark energies, returning of the karmic situations, you know, using her powers to work with all elements, and work for Mother Gaia, work for the whole collective, to, you know, to do the best what can be done for, you know, the whole collective. She is working her ass off to keep it safe here, to also looking back at the ancestors. I hear a lot of things are going on with the divine feminine at the moment, that is really stepping into her priesthood and thinking about this, really, you know, surrendering to her work, helping other people, helping women in the collective, doing the twin flame journeys. You know, could be that you're also yourself a priestess or a reader that is watching, and, you know, she is supporting them to do the work, and to unite in the all the energies together in the collective. In her heart space, she's thinking of moving, and it could mean she's thinking about moving home. It could be that now the borders are open, there is time for her, you know. In some countries the borders are still closed, you know, and the longing of the heart to go home, that's what's on her mind, that's what's keeping her. It's also about meditation, going within, you know. One horse wants to go the left way, the other wants to go the right way, and she needs to find the middle ground and center herself. And that's what she's doing by the meditation. But she has, you know, control over her own emotions, or control over her, you know, where she wants to go. Okay. How does she see the divine masculine? That he is coming out of a battle. And he was wounded. He came out of the battle wounded. And he is tired, and he is holding on, you know, to his divine feminine. And I think I had the card last week also. So he's still tired. He's still, you know, almost at the end. And, you know, he needs to have rest also. But there are a lot of opinions, a lot of people, you know, going behind his back, you know, really, yeah, I hear really try to knock him down. And there is this energy, the dark clouds that really wants to come in and hit him. And that's what the divine feminine is doing, to withhold everything. She's supporting her divine masculine, you know, giving him, telling him, you know, take your rest, take your time, you know, you did enough, you did enough, you tried everything and you did enough. Okay. I had to sigh, and I feel it's not even my own sigh, my own heaviness. I feel it's the heaviness of the masculine in the collective. Some are losing their jobs, some are lost their business, some are, you know, lost their wives, some lost their girlfriends. You know, everything is falling apart. You know, around the masculine. I also see people who died, you know, and no connection with whatsoever to be with the ending of that ending of that life, you know. The passing of the loved ones, they couldn't be there, you know. That is really hard for the masculine. So he needs all the support. The divine feminine is supporting him energetically. What supports him? What supports him is justice. There need to be justice and balance in a situation. It could be that there is a situation that is out of balance, that needs to balance out for the karma, you know, to not to return. So there are some things that needs to be in balance. It could be that your divine masculine is going to has to go to court. You know, it could be that it has to do with child support, what I see and what I feel. And that he is really try to do the best in every possible way to commit. And the sun is helping him, you know, raising the vibration by the sun is helping him to get everything back in balance. Justice need to be done. That's what I hear. How does he see the relationship with the divine feminine? He wants to take it slow. He wants to find out if there's a new beginning. He's coming in with a new beginning. but he wants to take it slow because he knows that his divine feminine or came out of a wounded relationship or is wounded, and he wants to take it slow. He wants to you know, look how it develops. That's what I hear. I need to take it slow with you. I need to take it slow with you. I don't want to destroy this one. I don't want to destroy this one. What's going on in what's supporting the divine feminine? She needs to make a choice. She needs to make a choice which way she wants to go. You know, she wants to go to the right path or to the left path. And she always chooses the path with the heart. She's not going to choose a way that's going nowhere. She is taking the path of her heart. And she's giving herself time to walk her path, to walk where she needs to go. And yeah, she made a choice for herself to keep on going on her path, to keep her back on track on her path. And whatever comes her way on that path that holds her heart, that's welcome. Everything she's only taking one path. She's not making a choice, you know, shall I go to the right, shall I go to the left? She knows where her soul purpose is, and she's following it. Okay? She made a choice. How does she see the divine masculine? That he's giving her the cup of love, that he is offering her the cup of love, that he is doing the things, that he sees her as his divine feminine, and she is resting in that. She has rest. She is totally in the rest period at the moment. So she can offer his cup, she can, you know, and he can offer her cup. He sees her as his divine feminine with so much love for everything in and around her that he almost can't comprehend how that is possible. But that is what her priesthood does, you know. As a priestess, she makes choices, she helps people, and she does it with love. Okay? What blocks the divine masculine? The contract. And it's the same, you know, it supports him. It supports him releasing the karmic contract and getting things back in balance. That will support him. And what blocks him is the other contract, a contract ending. The ending of a contract, an ending of another situation that is blocking him. He wants to get everything back in balance. So what is he going to do about it? You know, he's going to bring back the balance to release a broken heart. You know, he's moving forward. He released a broken heart. He wants to go and ending the contract and ending stuff. And it could also mean that it breaks his heart, you know, by ending this contract. Because that's not true, I hear, because he is, this is what he's going to do about it. So he's mending a broken heart. Okay. Thank you. He's releasing a broken heart. He's turning things around for the better. What's blocking the divine feminine? The moon goddess. The moon is, and the moon eclipse is blocking her. Is blocking her to move forward. Is blocking her to take action. It's blocking her of her I hear shadow side. Okay, her shadow side comes up during the eclipse. During the eclipses, her shadow side comes up. And the divine feminine, her energy is pretty much in balance. She's not able to do too much with the moon cycles at the moment, the way she should do, because she feels locked up. And what is she going to do about it? You know, she's still, you know, looking to the outside world. You know, I'm still trapped here in this garden, in this gate. I want to go outside. I want to go to this place. You know, and that is what she's going to do about it. She don't let herself being locked up again, and she wants to go where her heart goes, where her heart is, where she needs to do her work, where she needs to, you know, work with the energies of the goddess. You know, she's moving. She released herself out of the garden. She's opening the gate. Okay. What combines them both? They're both in love. This is what they're combining. They're both in love. Could be that they're both in love with each other. They're in love. And what is what they're going to do about it? Victory. Victory. Victory and release and surrender to all of it. You know, it's that's what they're going to do. There is this love connection here, and they're going to survive this, and they're going to the victory. To have a victory, I hear. To have a victory. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers. Wow, divine masculine, a ring. Card for the divine feminine, please. One card for the divine feminine. Two cards for the divine feminine. Don't lose hope and new beginnings. Don't lose hope and new beginnings. And for the overall cards, I work with jumpers, so Spirit, let the cards jump out of the pile. The overall card is choices. Double choices here. Divine feminine needs to make a choice, and the divine masculine needs to make a choice. For both, for the twin flame journey. What is he going to do? Okay, let's see. He is committing himself. You know, he wants to offer his divine feminine a ring. He wants to offer her the ring of, and he takes it slow, because it was on the slow card. You know, he takes it slow, but in the future he will definitely, you know, offer her a ring. the Divine Feminine has hope of building a nest, you know, together, and you know, and so the sun can shine, and being together. But she has hope also the emotions that came up, you know, anchoring deep in the water, you know, holding everything steady. And she's hoping that everything will be okay, you know, and will come in order, you know. That's you know, I will say to my Divine Feminine, you know, don't lose hope, you know. If you are in separation, you know, keep your focus and don't lose hope. For another group that is already separated, you know, go and dive deep in your emotions, and heal your emotions, so you can find somebody new, you know, that can make you happy, and start a new life with. You know, sometimes you had to let things go, really let things go. You know, storks are always come back on the same nest. Storks always come back on the same nest, and the Divine Feminine knows this. So she made a choice, you know, for herself, and she knows that she will return to the nest, that she will return there. So a lot of you know, Divine Feminines are really in a transitioning of new love coming in. I hear for a lot of you, you know, 2 to 3 months, you know, that there is a new love coming in. I have here the August, the month of August. Yeah, both August. So it will take the month August that they find a new love, or that a new love is coming in August. You know, that's yeah. So I think this is it for now. And you know, everybody who did had a new subscription on my channel, thank you so much. And all the new readings, I'm closing my readings for the moment because I'm fully booked, and I probably will reopen in August. So up till the end of the month I'm fully booked. So if you want a reading, you know, now it's possible to order a reading for August. So let me know if you're interested. A lot of twin flames came together this month. A lot of twin flames came together in June. And we're going to have a new group coming in of twin flames after the 8-8 portal, after the Lion's Gate. So also notice that after the Lion's Gate, a lot of change will happen also. There will be, you know, relationships that no longer serves really gets to an end, and is getting out of the way to open up for your twin flame to come in. So yeah, I say have a great week. Connect with your inner soul. Connect with your inner masculine and inner feminine, so they are in balance. And release as much as possible. That you can release also your emotions, you know, your challenges. Stay non-attached to an outcome, and just don't think too much about things. Let it go in flow, let it happen. And I see you next week. Bye bye. Love you all.